I open up Genshin, and the first thing I hear is Paimon's voice saying, "Let's go check out Albedo with Sucrose." Here's the thing. We don't actually know if Albedo, that is really Albedo. And I really hope that MiHoYo isn't gonna make us kill him right this like, oh, thank god. Albedo, my
Hey,
beloved. Vid.
Is that Albedo? Why is he leaving?
Uh... 5 seconds of screen
It's
time.
the Traveler and Paimon.
Hello, you two. It's been a long time. Were you having a really serious discussion right now or something?
Just a regular catch-up. We meet here once in a while to go through any recent developments in our research projects.
Cool.
So we just missed him. Maybe we should have hollered to him. He didn't look in the best of moods just now, though. Was he upset about something? If so, he probably wouldn't have been in the mood to help out anyway. Upset? You mean Albedo?
No, we mean... Venti. What?
Yeah, he wasn't looking his usual self. Upset? Uh-oh. I wonder if...
What are you looking at me for?
I wonder if Timaeus' research topic is so boring that Albedo finally snapped.
That didn't match up.
Surely not. It's not that boring, is it?
You're an NPC. You're not that interesting.
Nah. Anyway, Paimon wanted to ask you for a favor, Timaeus.
A favor? Well, sure. How can I help?
Well, Paimon found a bunch of super-duper sweet Sincerias in the mountains the other day. But if Paimon eats them all, then they'll all be gone, so Paimon isn't ready to finish them all yet.
We could just plant them in the Serenity Bot.
Paimon was thinking maybe you could make a device that you put fruits in and it turns them into juice. That way, they'll be preserved for as long as Paimon needs.
What do you mean how absurd this sounds? You guys have wine. It's basically the same thing.
Oh, yeah, I'm afraid that sort of thing is a little...
Huh? Seems pretty straightforward to Paimon. Can't you do it?
Paimon, I'm afraid you've entered into the realm of the weird and wonderful with this one.
How?
Okay. So how about you, Sucrose? Any idea? I'm sorry. It doesn't sound like it falls within my area of expertise. I could give it a try if you really want, but I'd probably just end up giving all your precious fruits arms and legs.
That's fine. Also, I'm sorry. I have a cold and I sound stuffy.
Whoa, your tone is so calm, but your words are so terrifying. You'd think I'd be used to this by now.
Well, as you know, my focus is on bioalchemy. Besides, keeping things fresh forever is just not possible. If you just wanted to modify certain properties of the fruit or their seeds, on the other hand, I'd easily be able to help with that. Alchemists usually focus in on their own research areas. Take us, for example. Timaeus, Albedo, and I all have very different research foci. Paimon, your idea is very imaginative, but it's beyond Timaeus' and my ability.
Albedo.
I don't think even Albedo can make such an incredible device. After all, alchemy is not mechanics. There is a big difference between the two.
Isn't there that guy from Sumeru or something that we had to help with that entire thing in Inazuma that makes machines?
Huh? Well, excuse
Couldn't we just go to him?
Overestimating the power of alchemy. In fact, before Albedo showed up, everyone in Mondstadt thought alchemy was useless.
We talk about how she doesn't have, like, real glasses. And that they don't even connect to her ears.
Of course, we know better now. But even then, I have to admit, alchemy is only one of the many wondrous arts in the world. It's certainly not some kind of all-powerful magic that can simply take a substance and preserve it indefinitely. Sorry. That wasn't meant as a criticism against you personally. Paimon just wanted some fruit juice. What's wrong with that?
Come to, our universe again.
Of course, these are just Timaeus' and my subjective opinions on the matter. If you're really intent on pursuing this wondrous device, you can try your luck asking Albedo. But I wouldn't get your hopes up. If he has no idea how to make one either, you'll have to give up on the idea. He doesn't seem to be in a good mood today, though. What if he ignores us?
How could Albedo ever
He
ignore
won't.
us?
Albedo is not that kind of person.
Hey, so where is Albedo heading to anyway? Dragonspine?
Unless he specifically says otherwise, Dragonspine is where he usually goes. He seems particularly fond of that place. And somehow, the cold doesn't seem to bother him at all.
Because he's chalk.
Then let's go to Dragonspine to find him. Come on, there's no time to lose.
Her facial expressions never match her tone of voice. Alright, Albedo, we're gonna have to kill you now. Oh shit, Amber.
This looks lively. What's the occasion? Let's go and have a look.
Hey, Traveler and Paimon. Fancy meeting you all the way out here.
Amber? Cyrus? Halid?
Ugh.
What's everyone doing at Dragonspine? Don't you mind the cold?
We don't like pallid.
Oh, the Traveler is joining us too. Oh, great! Fantastic! Wonderful! The more the merrier.
I agree. I feel much better with the Traveler joining us. Definitely the kind of person you want to have around in a tight spot.
Can we kill him?
Oh, right! Paimon remembers most of these people are from the Adventurers Guild. Then again, it seems a certain outrider is doing too.
Allow me to explain. The Adventurers Guild is holding winter training on Dragonspine.
Why?
As you know, our members have varying levels of adventure experience. Dragonspine is an excellent place for budding adventurers to challenge themselves and improve. But it's dangerous to go alone.
Unless you're the main
We need
character.
a plan for senior members to pair up with junior members. This way, everyone can experience training on Dragonspine together under safe and controlled circumstances.
Because of my meta-knowledge, I will know that there is an avalanche coming.
Now, every adventurer can progress together. I've been working on this grand plan for half a year now, and it's finally coming together! It's a great plan, isn't it? Hey,
No.
you are an outstanding adventurer. Surely you must be willing to join us and help out.
Is the Adventurers Guild short on experienced members?
Well, that's part of it, actually.
They need a torch.
The other reason is, when I was patrolling the perimeter of Dragonspine, I found a lost kid named Joel. I heard he lives here on the camp, so I escorted him back.
I don't remember.
I know. Joel's father went missing. I totally sympathize with how much Joel misses his family. Dragonspine is so bleak and deserted. It must have been so lonely for him here.
I don't know who that is.
Aw, Amber.
Anyway, I wanted to do something to cheer Joel up, so I said I'd build a snowman with him. It's something he enjoys doing. It also gives me a chance to stay here for a while and help Cyrus out.
Am I gonna hate on Amber? Sure. And then choose somebody that I don't even know? Yeah.
Aw, really? Thank you. Let's go meet up with Joel then. Oh, I invited another friend of mine to join too. She should be here any second. She'll be perfect for this kind of thing. Hey, Cyrus, we've got to take off. Is that okay?
No problem. Go ahead. I still have some final checks to make, so I will call you before we depart.
Before you're making it so none of their NPCs die.
Hey, Joel, we're here.
Oh my gosh, you just look like Timmy.
Hi, everyone. I'm so happy right now. It's nice to have so many people to hang out with. Are you here to build a snowman too?
Yeah, cryo mommy.
Build a snowman.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to do the introductions. This is Eula, the Spindrift Knight and captain of the Knights of Favonius Reconnaissance Company.
Amber, you're being far too formal. The child is never going to remember all that. Please, just call me Eula. Okay, Auntie Eula. You can call me Joel.
Call her mommy Eula.
Auntie Eula?
Oh, Eula's gonna add that to her long list of scores to settle.
All right.
Nah.
If that's what you want to call me, go right ahead.
Whoa! Eula let something go for once?
I think she actually likes it.
Amber, what's this I hear about a snowman? I came to assist because you told me the Adventurers Guild was short-handed.
Yeah, that's something else. But look, Joel's at the age where he should be having fun, and there's nothing to play with on Dragonspine. He used to build snowmen
is
with
this
his
the kid that we
dad,
had to
and
go
since
around,
his
like,
dad's not
collecting
around,
notebooks and stuff?
we're keeping him company instead.
Is that a treasure hoarder in the background?
Besides, Eula, it's gotta be more fun than taking an ice bath all by yourself. Let's combine our forces and build ourselves a huge snowman. It'll be a ton of fun.
Yep. Count Paimon in too. Paimon wants to build a snowman.
Auntie Eula, are you too busy to join in? If so, it's okay. I understand.
Damn, you sound so defeated with a smile on your face.
No, nothing like that. My mind was on something else, that's all. Building a snowman with Joel, are we? Sounds wonderful. I'd be delighted to join you.
Then let's get started. First, we need to split up into teams to gather some supplies.
There's snow everywhere.
Joel and I will be on one team. You and Eula can be on the other team. Hey, Joel, see that huge tree over there? Wanna race me there?
Which tree? Which? Are you talking about the crimson tree?
Yeah, let's do it!
Avalanche.
Wow, those two are fast. It's hard to tell which of them is having more fun. Hey, what's up with you two? Why are you just staring at each other without saying anything?
Well... Joel probably hasn't spent much of his life in the city. He doesn't know me. And he doesn't know what the Lawrence name means to the people in Mondstadt.
Right.
And he's treating you like a normal
That's why
human.
he calls you Auntie Eula.
True. In his eyes, I'm just another ordinary person from Mondstadt. It was a surprise, but not in a bad way at all. How very perceptive of you.
No, it's just that I want to keep on talking to you and admire your beauty.
Were you staring at me the whole time when everyone was talking? You shan't be getting off lightly for that.
Can you blame me?
The truth
What?
is, I'm a little concerned that I might be quite inept at building snowmen. I have never built a snowman before. My upbringing was very strict, so I never had the chance when I was a child. And after I grew up, of course, it's not the sort of thing I would spend my time doing.
Oh,
I zoned
no.
out for like 5 seconds.
Paimon's starting to feel sorry for Eula.
You sound confident. All right then. Enough small talk for now. I see we have a member of the Adventurers Guild joining us.
Is it Bennett? Is that where we need the rocks to make like the eyes and mouth and stuff?
Greetings. We have a slight problem here. We've done a head count, and it turns out that we have an odd number of participants. In other words, we still have one instructor slot left to fill.
Let me guess. It's either going to be me, Bennett. Yeah.
How it happened was, we originally asked Fischl to be an instructor, but she was busy with something outside of Mondstadt during this
Yeah,
period.
doing my expedition.
So, we found another adventurer to fill in for her, but they still haven't shown up yet. Thank goodness you are here.
Oh, hello. My name is Gerald. I'm a new adventurer.
In that case... Fine. But for that,
Huh? Pay for what? Okay. I got it. I'm ready and willing to learn.
Good, good. Then everything is settled. Thank you for your help, Eula. If anybody else signs up later, I may have to ask for your help as well.
Sorry, I'm just entranced by Paimon's cape. Do you see that? That's cool.
Why did you give the spot to Eula?
Because I don't want to do anything.
Oh, okay. You're so nice. Paimon noticed Eula smiled just now. It must have meant a lot to her. To be honest, Eula really is the best candidate for an instructor. Most people would find it hard to cope on the mountain because of the sheer cold, but not her!
Then why do all the cryo characters still freeze? Why do they not have a natural, like, ability to not be affected by sheer cold that much?
Now Paimon gets it! This must be the whole reason why Amber got Eula involved in the first place!
Yes, Paimon. They're just friends.
We were supposed to find supplies, but now Eula's busy with other stuff, and, Paimon doesn't feel like going around collecting things. How do you think Amber and Joel are doing? Let's head up the mountain and see what they're up to. Strange. Didn't they say they were going this way? Where the heck are they? Did we get here too late? Have they moved on already?
Avalanche.
Could they be in danger? Hurry, let's go check it out!
They'll be fine. You can fly out of... Oh my god. His voice? Sorry, there's no voice. Oh, look at that enemy.
It's coming from that direction!
I'm gonna run past them. I don't have the patience to deal with them today. Why did I get attacked?
The sound just completely stopped! How could that happen? After all the adventures we've been on, our tracking skills are honed to perfection! Aren't they?
And yet we still haven't found our sister. Explain.
Oh, guess we underestimated whatever was behind it. But if that's the case, then what exactly are we dealing with here?
Evil Beto.
I know that voice.
Hmm? Huh?
What brings you to Dragonspine?
Oh, so it was Albedo all along!
All along? Oh, what do you mean by that?
On the way here, we kept hearing weird noises, and it felt like someone was watching us the whole time. Turns out it was just you!
Appreciate his beauty. Beautiful.
Honestly, you really gave us the creeps. If you're bored up here, go find something useful to do. Don't go sneaking around scaring the poop out of people.
Petition to let Paimon swear. I think that would be interesting. But what is going on with this tree?
The things you felt and heard could easily be attributed to animals, or bandits, perhaps. You should be wary at all times in this environment. There are all too many ways to sustain losses here if you aren't careful. So, what business brought you here?
We actually came to look for you, but then it turned into looking for Amber, but now we've met you, so we're back to that again.
Your thought process is rather chaotic, as is the way in which you articulate it.
Hey! How dare you! All Paimon's trying to say is that we came here to look for you!
Oh, is that so? Then it must surely be something of great importance. I'm all ears.
He seems to be in a better mood than we thought, right? Does that mean Timaeus' stupidity doesn't really get to him after all? Huh. Okay, let's just forget that ever came up.
That's okay if you can't tell me about it. Just treat this as an opportunity to stroll on the mountain and enjoy the view.
What view, Albedo? I love you, but what view? A white? I live in America. I see enough of that already.
So basically, the truth is we're here on adventurer duty.
Ah, I see. So you foisted the rookie off onto Eula so that you could wander off and goof around?
Yeah.
We're not goofing around! And Eula was the right person for the job! We were just being nice. What about you then, huh? What are you doing on Dragonspine?
He lives here.
A friend commissioned me to do some artwork recently, and I have yet to finish. I came here because it's a quiet place where I can gather my thoughts, gather inspiration, and gather some raw materials while I'm at it.
Raw materials? For what?
Paint. Star silver can be used to make high-quality silver paint. I just ran out of my previous batch, so I'll collect some ore while I'm here.
Ore can be used to make paint?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is a canon thing. I don't know if it's a canon thing in our universe, but in Genshin, definitely.
Yes, but you have to be selective with the specimens you choose.
Oh god.
Even with a high level of impurities, star silver still contains fine silver-colored particles, but they lack luster, which impacts the color saturation of the pigment made from them. Paint made with such pigment is generally viewed as a fake or a defective product.
So what you're telling me is that they do not have as much delocalized electrons as quality star silver? Because that's what luster is based on. Delocalized electrons. I just learned this in class.
Interesting. So, paint aside, can you talk about how you find inspiration? Paimon wants to learn!
Never say you don't learn anything from my channel. You learn about chemistry.
You want to learn to paint?
But no.
No, not for me. For the Traveler. Paimon wants the Traveler to learn how to paint.
Why? Because your grubby little child hands can't grab onto the paintbrush?
During our travels, we sometimes have nights where there's nothing to do. It'd sure be nice to do something memorable rather than just sit around. Painting is a great example because it can capture a moment in time. So it seems like it's definitely a worthwhile skill to have. You can paint Paimon!
Oh my god, that's the most annoying thing to ever say to an artist.
Not a bad idea.
Can you paint me?
Well, since you two would like to learn more about painting, why don't you come with me to the campsite? I have painting materials there. You can practice while I give you some guidance.
Sounds great!
His board is gonna be gone.
Oh, she'll be fine. She is a knight of Favonius after all. Let's just forget about all that stuff for now and go with Albedo.
She really is a
Come
child.
on, let's go! It's so cold out. Paimon wants to get to the camp and warm up by the fire.
I don't know. They stole your board. Can't have shit into that.
Thieves! It's gotta be!
Some things are missing.
Nothing valuable, hopefully. Wait, where's Paimon's Mora?
You stashed your more in here?
It's hard to say their value, but some of my alchemy notes are missing.
No!
Alchemy notes? Would they fetch a high price?
Paimon, shut up.
To the uninitiated, they are merely scraps of paper. But for someone who knows what they're doing, the knowledge contained in those notes is more valuable than any treasure.
What about someone who doesn't know what they're doing, but they're reckless enough to try anything?
So you're saying only someone who knows alchemy would have stolen them? But the only people who come to Dragonspine are adventurers, thieves, and monsters. What use would any of them have with your notes?
It might be a cryo
I feel the same way. However, hilly trail break-ins and other such incidents are not unheard of on Dragonspine. It's difficult to draw a conclusion based solely on the evidence at hand.
Oh.
These appear to be...
He's so beautiful. Look at him. Perfection. If only they had buffed your hair.
Footprints?
Oh, wow.
fresh ones. Meaning our thief can't have made it far.
Let's chase him down! We can't let them
The
get
grass
away!
clipping through his hand. God damn
From the
it.
entrance, the footprints go that way.
At least we're getting premature for
Oh, that thieving!
this. Calm down, Paimon. Oh, I'm so glad I have a mini-map in the corner of my face.
The footprints lead up there.
What?
So they scaled the cliff. Okay, after them!
Oh, hi. I don't have wonder what's in there.
Here, more footprints.
They're heading to the cavern. Ooh, we got you now. You sure can run, but you definitely can't hide. Let's go in.
Yeah.
Wait, I have an idea. I'll go in alone. Traveler, please stay here and guard the entrance. This cavern has 2 points of entry, and there are shortcuts inside. Judging from the state of the footprints, he hasn't been in there long. I should be able to reach the other side before he does.
Cut him off at both ends. Good idea.
Whoever apprehends the thief first has to notify the other party. This way we're fully covered.
How?
Still, safety comes first. We do not yet know the identity of our thief. Please take care.
I love you.
We'll be
Stay
fine.
safe. Even though we're gonna have to fight
Okay.
you
See you
technically,
shortly.
I guess.
Of course.
Imagine that is the actual real Albedo.
I
It's just
wonder
that
if
he's being
Albedo
like mind
found the
controlled or
thief.
something.
This is taking forever. Really?
Or possessed.
Maybe it just
Wouldn't be the
feels like
first
a
time.
long time because Paimon hates waiting. Waiting is so boring. Why don't we find something to do to pass the time? You know, something like...
If you say painting or fishing, I will scream.
Oh! Look at all that star silver over there. Why don't we gather it up for Albedo? It's right next to the cavern, so we won't be going far. If anything happens outside, we can be right back here in no time.
What about an amulet?
Let's get started.
I'm tired.
Alright, this should be enough. Some star silver shines a lot more brightly than others, huh?
Why couldn't we just have given them the ones that are in my bag? I have like
Finally,
2 of
you're
them.
back.
Yes.
That's not you.
Sorry. I was unable to catch him. He was faster than I'd imagined.
Oh, so after all that, we still don't even know who the thief was?
You're not the real Albedo. You
what a
cannot fool
waste.
me.
Still, we won't be going
I'm
back
dying.
completely empty-handed. We did some mining.
Mining?
Yeah, for star silver. Look, we got quite a lot. It's just like you said. Some are really bright and shiny, and others just look like regular lumps of rock with a little shiny
where's the
bit
thing on
here
his
or
neck?
there.
The thing on his neck is missing.
Star silver. I was merely saying what was on the front of my mind. I hadn't thought you would genuinely go and gather some.
Well, you said they can be turned into paint, so we got pretty curious. Also, if it weren't for that thief, we'd be making paint by now anyway, right? Or even painting by this point.
Paimon, we're
Anyway,
not talking to
it's
the real
all the thief's
Albedo.
fault for wasting our time.
Paimon, we're talking to the thief.
Yes, it's all the
Do you see
thief's fault.
there's nothing on his neck? The star on his neck is gone.
The notes mean a lot to me. I'm not quite ready to give up the search yet. Let's keep an eye out for clues as we
Either
go.
this is like a bug or this is not Albedo.
Oh,
Those are the 2
just
things.
one thing. Do you want us to bring all this ore back, or did you want to sort through and get rid of the useless bits first? There's no point in bringing the bad ones back if it'll ruin the quality of the paint. Some of them do look pretty dull to Paimon, so it doesn't seem like those will be of any use at all.
Indeed. The sorting process is necessary. Humans are such practical creatures. They only want those things that are good. Once they have
Jeez.
learned to distinguish between good and bad, they will never stop comparing things in their minds.
Yeah, I'll take both Albedo and Evil Bedo, actually.
Useless things should be disposed of at the outset.
Calm your
Right! Saves a lot of
stuff,
time
Jesus.
that way. Efficiency first. So let's start
He's gonna attack us.
by...
Help! Help me!
Oh, it's Joel.
Wait! Did you guys hear that? Was that a cry for help? It's likely an adventurer in danger. Okay. The voice was definitely coming from around here.
Is
I don't
anybody
know if
there?
they're
Help me!
I thought it was Joel. This is where we're gonna get our stones for a snowman.
No way! Is that...
Is that the Traveler in Paimon? It's me, Bennett!
I would never have known.
Whoa! It's really him! Let's get him out!
So sorry to trouble you guys again. The key should be someplace nearby. Please, help me find it.
Yeah, coming.
Oh, so they kept the key with them! Huh. We were searching around for nothing.
It's made out of breakable wood. Like, whatever.
Oh, finally, I'm out. Thank you so much.
Oh gosh, these remind me of that one event on Twitter.
If only there hadn't been rocks mixed in with the snow on the tree, it wouldn't have made me all dizzy when it fell down onto my head. And then I would have never walked into the Fatui's trap.
You really are just unlucky.
Bennett? In a cage? Never saw that coming.
Thank you, MiHoYo, for pointing out what everybody was thinking.
I won't bore you with the rest of the details. Just me being unlucky again.
Loser.
Yep, taking them out was child's play. No need to thank us.
You did? That's so nice of you guys.
Were we not fighting right next to him?
I know they were probably just following orders. But still, thanks for helping me out.
So what are you doing on Dragonspine? Didn't Razor want to come with you?
Is Razor out?
Did you hear about the Adventurers Guild thing? They're hosting a winter camp here. As one of their veteran adventurers, I'm here to help out the rookies.
I'm surprised they allowed you to do this.
Razor's not an adventurer, and as the leader of Benny's adventure team, as well as the only actual member, I had to come on my own.
Meta players, like, you were the best support.
But now I've been stuck here for so long, I probably missed it. Oh, I hope Cyrus doesn't get mad at me.
Oh! Wait, so that guy Gerald who got left in the lurch, he was supposed to be paired up with you? If so, sorry, Bennett, but you really did miss it. He got paired up with a different instructor instead.
What?
What do you expect? You were gone.
Weren't they short on instructors? Where'd they suddenly get extras from?
Because
A few people from the Knights of Avonia stepped up in order to help support the event, so they ended up with more instructors than students.
Really?
Knights of Favonius. Yeah, they're definitely more reliable than me. I'm just a walking accident waiting to happen.
Gosh, you sound like every single middle schooler when something doesn't go right.
Right. Anyway, that was just the situation when we last saw them. It might have changed by now. Who knows? Maybe a whole load more rookies will have turned up to join in.
Knowing Bennett's luck, it's either going to be too many or it's going to be none.
Besides,
some will have
after
left.
all the trouble you've gone to show up as an instructor, Paimon's sure Cyrus will put you to work.
Yeah, we have to go
Really?
fight Albedo.
For sure. Hey,
just get
wait
to
a
the point.
second. Where'd Albedo go?
Albedo? You mean the alchemist from the Knights of Favonius? He's one of the instructors too?
No.
No, he just happened to be on Dragonspine. We were just with him, but then we heard you calling for help. He must have left us at some point after that. Could he have gone back to keep looking for clues?
No, he's
Let's
gonna
go
go
back to
trigger
the
an
cavern
avalanche or
and see if he's
something.
there. Still no sign of Albedo. This is weird. Where has he run off to?
This is great! Dragonspine's so fun today! There's so many people around. It's never usually like this.
This was
But
where we
Albedo
heard
doesn't
Bennett's
breathe.
cry for help, right? We heard his voice and went straight over to rescue him. Then we noticed Albedo was gone. Huh. So he just didn't feel like helping us save Bennett?
It wasn't that hard.
Wait, what?
What are you talking about?
Oh, Albedo! Where the heck have you been? We've been looking for you.
I should be the one to ask you that. Didn't I tell you to stay at the cavern entrance?
Huh?
I'm not really following who was waiting for who and who was looking for. I apologize, Albedo. I don't fully understand what's going on, but it seems like it's mostly my fault.
Listen through the entire situation before you start blaming people.
No. Bennett, this is not because of you. You needn't blame yourself.
You're so...
Traveler, clear this up for me. What was the reason that you left the cavern entrance? Did you...
Cutoff means avalanche?
There you are.
Oh, Eula.
Stay right there. You have a lot of explaining to do.
What? Me?
Huh? Eula? Aren't you supposed to be helping the new guy?
Yes, that's what I would be doing, if I hadn't been interrupted by a certain someone's malicious scheming. Albedo, I saw you taking Joel towards the wasteland at the edge of Dragonspine. That place is crawling with monsters. What the devil do you think you were doing?
Whoa, wait a second. What's going on? Actually, wrong question. How much stuff is going on?
When I came to stop you from leading Joel any further, your first reaction was to throw the child down and attack me. When I fought back, you quickly fled. Care to explain?
I see. Interesting.
The thing on his neck.
Interesting.
Eula, it sounds like you met an imposter. Someone who was impersonating me.
Impersonating you? To what end?
It is difficult to draw a definitive conclusion for now. But these strange incidents do seem to be connected.
Including Bennett, because I think he was just unlucky.
Your alchemy notes were stolen. Can the Traveler and Paimon testify that the three of you were together up until you entered the cavern?
There's an imposter among us.
Yes, we can confirm that.
As things stand, I don't have any reason to harm the child.
That's gonna be the title of this video.
Whoever
There's
you
an
met is
imposter
likely to be
among us,
both the
Genshin
thief who
Impact.
stole my notes, and also an imposter. Of course, it's entirely natural for you to be skeptical of my story.
How could you not believe this fluffy-haired boy that we've been robbed of?
I was separated from the Traveler and Paimon for a significant duration while we were pursuing the thief. My word alone cannot serve as a definitive account of my actions and whereabouts during that period.
I'm gonna edit this like a Among Us chat room.
But the Traveler and Paimon can at least testify that I was not the individual who tore up the campsite or stole my notes.
Imagine stealing your own
Albedo,
notes.
do you have any enemies? Could it be one of your enemies impersonating you to get revenge on you or something?
He stays on the mountain all day. What enemies?
I don't have any enemies. And I'm not aware of having given anyone cause to exact vengeance upon me.
Unless it's because I keep on ignoring Pallid whenever his quest comes up.
There is insufficient evidence to assert what happened with any certainty at this point. Given how serious the situation is, I intend to investigate it myself, even if you decide not to pursue it any further. Eula, I won't discourage your ongoing suspicion of me if you can't believe my story. Though, naturally, I would hope you can afford me some credibility on account of our solidarity as fellow members of the Knights of Favonius.
Among Us,
Traveler,
Among Us.
Paimon, Bennett, if you are willing, I welcome you to monitor my activities beyond this point so that you can act as my witnesses.
It really is Among Us.
If I am what this imposter wants, he will come looking for me again eventually. Things can only become clearer from that point on.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, as preposterous as your claims sound.
Alright,
And I
you guys
will
don't have
choose to
meta.
believe that an imposter went after Joel, and not you. I will keep Joel safe. If you need any support with the investigation, contact myself and Amber.
Is it Amber and I?
You have my gratitude.
As far as Amber goes, I will...
Avalanche?
Eula! Eula! Where are you?
Torch.
Amber, we're here!
Eula! Oh, and Traveler, Paimon, Albedo, and Bennett. You're all together. Great.
Everybody's dressed so well, and you just have Bennett who's not even wearing a shirt.
Bennett, I'm glad I ran into you here. Cyrus was telling me you still hadn't shown up. He was getting worried you might have run into some trouble.
Doesn't he always?
Yeah, I ran into a little trouble. Thanks for your concern.
Sure thing. Well, now that I found you, let's go check in with Cyrus. But before that, has something come up? How come you're all gathered here together? Need any help?
Between us, there have been a few minor incidents, but nothing I haven't already dealt with.
Oh, yeah. It's my fault, really. All because of my bad luck. But everything is fine now.
So, it's all set
kind
then?
of voice of, like,
Great!
take me,
Shall we
guys?
head back down
I'm
together?
sorry to say this, he
I
just
did
had
say
pick me
I'd bring
voice.
Bennett back if I saw him.
Sure, I'm ready to go.
When is the avalanche happening?
Very well. Let's go.
And then there were 3.
Traveler, can we talk somewhere else? There's something I need to tell you. Let's go to my camp.
Bring me to a second location.
My camp is somewhere that we can talk openly, without reservation. But before that...
We need to clean up.
Whoa. What a mess!
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yep, that should do it. Neat and tidy.
Thank you, both of you. Now that everything is in order...
You look really serious right now. Is this about what happened earlier?
I'm sorry for skipping that line.
I remember I once told you that you must have questions, and that I would answer them. I also said that, while I did not wish to deceive you, there were certain things I could not go into detail on. I am a synthetic human being.
We know.
A human forged by human hand. The one who created me, my mother and teacher. Her name is Rhine-daughter.
Albedo lore?
A researcher from Conria, also known as Gold.
A synthetic human? What the... How the heck
I'm
does
acting
that
like I'm
work?
actually surprised I've known
When
this
the
for a while.
pinnacle of attainment in alchemy is combined with unimaginably vast learning, the apex achievement is the creation of human life.
You know humans can do that normally, right?
When you say Conria,
Oh, I don't...
do you mean...
I am indeed somewhat older than my appearance might suggest. But when I came into being, Conria had already been destroyed. I have no memories of it.
Very sweet.
My master raised me and taught me everything. Like her, I am a pure alchemist. I live for academic knowledge. Nationality and identity are not what ultimately define us.
Good news, racism is no more.
Traveler, what is your general feeling toward Dragonspine? You've visited numerous times now. Would you say it's a cold, eerie, and melancholy place? Rhine-daughter created 2 miraculous beings. One is me, and the other is the venomous dragon, Durin, who died here.
Oh, so you're like... So it's your... So Durin is your brother? Or sibling?
Durin? So that
Yeah.
makes you guys... brothers?
As sons of Rhine-daughter, Durin and I are indeed inextricably linked to one another. The phenomenon of our creation defies definition within the scope of a typical human worldview. But if we may tentatively call it birth, then yes, we, by extension, are family.
Dom Torado?
Speaking of Durin, Paimon remembers that his power was quite special.
Yeah.
That's right.
I definitely remember. That red
Because
heart.
of this, whenever strange things happen on Dragonspine, it always makes me wonder. For instance, the feeling of being watched that you described, as well as the sounds you heard, and the one impersonating me that Eula met.
I'm sorry, I really want to skip all these lines.
Oh, right! Paimon knows what you mean. When Eula and the others were here just now, the Traveler gave me a look as if to say, don't say anything. Probably because it would only make you more suspicious, so Paimon kept quiet. But Paimon noticed that you came out of the cavern not too long after going in, and you told us that you didn't manage to catch the thief. Then we heard Bennett calling for help, so we went to rescue him. But strangely, you didn't come with us. And when we got back to the cavern to go find you, suddenly you were the one looking for us.
So, It seems that you met my imposter too.
Among Us, what is that one role called? The one where you can, like, turn into other people?
Well,
Something,
if
I don't
so,
remember.
it was a pretty good impression. He had you down to a T. We never would have guessed.
Actually, the star on his neck is gone.
Also, after he left us, why did he go after Joel?
Perhaps Duran's
Because
power drives
because
people to
orphans.
madness. But that's merely crude conjecture. Whether someone is impersonating me or there is another false me out there, this is a cursed tale, and it is not one whose weight you should have to bear. Traveler, perhaps you should return to Mondstadt if you have no further business here. The work that lies ahead will occupy me completely. I'm afraid I will be unable to entertain you beyond this point.
You can, on account that I get to pull you on my next, like, pulls. Because I really want you.
Yeah, we're Dragonspine veterans by now.
I came back here just to finish off that 100%.
If there's something really bad going on, we can't just leave you here to deal with it on your own. That wouldn't be very nice now, would it? Besides, there's no one else in Mondstadt that you can talk to about this. Sucrose and Timaeus don't know your secret.
The entire Genshin Impact community knows that he's not human.
Yeah, don't push
That's
us
been a
away
pretty
at a time like
long
this.
theory for a while.
Alright, thank you. You were intending to participate in that winter camp, if I recall correctly. That could serve as an excellent pretext for you to remain on the mountain. In that case, please join in the activities of the Adventurers Guild as planned. And be on the lookout for any leads while you're at it. If anyone sees me, or someone like me...
We'll be sure to pass the info straight on to you.
Good. Then we're agreed.
Okay, let's split up to look for clues. Then meet back here at this camp in a few days' time.
Wait, genuinely?
Sounds good to me.
Days?
But please, whatever happens, put your safety first at all times.
Like, genuinely days, because I want...